Hey, Glenn.
Oh, hey, Nick.
What's with the camera? You working on a video for SAC?
No, Dr. Perry mentioned in class the other day about a missing camera, and I had this strange flashback of me placing this under my bed, so.
You put it under your bed?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, how'd you ever get it? Dude, what do we do?
Trust me, I have an idea.
Boom! It's a beautiful thing, from Bud Dust Truths to the joy he brings. Shalom, dear friends, it's a grand farewell. Dr. Mark Perry taught us all so well. So raise your coffee mugs, toast to the man, a Presbyterian with wit and wisdom. He's got a master plan. Dr. Mark Perry, now he's on track. If JT brought sexy, he's bringing groovy back.
Alright guys, we need to find a replacement for Dr. Perry.
I want to know all their lore. There's so much Dr. Perry history out there. This person has to live up to that.
Yeah.
Actually, Bryce and I have been talking about that. Bryce, play that graphic.
What is that?
It's I Who's Got Perry. It's a competition in which we judge professors based on how close they are to Dr. Perry so that we can find his replacement.
Oh.
But what if Dr. Perry finds out that we're doing this?
Right, and what about Smelser?
Actually, we also thought of that. Bryce?
Dun 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 dun.
This right here is Project Inconceivable. What's going to happen is Lucas is going to distract Dr. Perry while Reilly distracts Professor Smelser.
You couldn't have just told us that.
No, it had to be dramatic.
I don't hate it. It could work. Any objections?
No?
No.
Not good, yeah.
Let's do it. What could go wrong? Wait, where's Abby?
Sorry, I was at practice.
Thank you for coming, Dr. Fayard. Who will you be auditioning for today?
Well, I've got to admit, I have no idea what's going on. I was just asked to be here.
In your higher education career, have you ever participated in a drag race against your students?
So, last spring in the documentary video production class, it was a night class, and after class, a bunch of us were going to Dairy Queen for free cones, and Dr. Perry looked at me. We walk out to my car, and Dr. Perry looks at me, and I say, "Hey, do you want to come with us?" And he's like, "No, but I'll race you." And I was like, "Okay," thinking he was joking. And I pull out of the Elder parking lot, and I go and I drive onto the bypass. And as soon as I turn on the bypass, this car comes zooming past me, and it's Dr. Perry. And so I proceed to race Dr. Perry down the bypass.
What? That's illegal.
You also haven't mentioned Moody or Chicago for the past 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Dr. Fayard. Please take your fedora and leave.
What the screaming blue heck does Chicago have to do with teaching media?
It's I Who's Got Perry. Chicago has everything to do with it.
What?
So the biggest thing I appreciate about Dr. Perry is just his knowledge and experience about the things that he's teaching on, because he has a story for quite literally every instance or topic that he teaches on. And whether that gets us off topic for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, it's always very entertaining to hear his stories from all over the place. He's done so many different things, had experience in so many different areas of multimedia, and so it's really valuable to hear those stories, and I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, Dr. Perry.
Lucas!
So, bad news. Unfortunately, Zeta is down for about the 5th time this semester.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
I know,
This-
I know.
People need to start hiring people that will actually fix things around here. Oh my gosh, I feel
Right?
like I have to do everything around here. I don't know if we get paid enough for this.
Hey, Reilly, what's up?
Hey, Prof. Amy. I have a question. Well, actually, some of the news writing people are coming to me and asking about why we can't use the Oxford comma in AP style. And so I was like, man, that's a great question. I'll go ask Prof. Amy so I can relay the answer to them. So, what have you got for me?
Really? What's going on?
I've I have no idea what you're talking about. It's just a question. There's nothing going on.
So when I was thinking about how I sum up my relationship with Dr. Perry, today a interaction happened that sums it up pretty well. I came out of my creative writing class where today we were listening to people's final projects for the poetry section. And so I sat there and listened to poetry during the class, which I actually found myself enjoying. And so I told that to Dr. Perry. I found him, I was walking next to him and said, I listened to poetry in the class today. It was actually really great. And he looked at me and he went, that sounds like hell.
Okay, Professor Hawk, what type of microphone is used in most radio studios?
I have no idea.
Dr. Perry would know.
I still don't know what kind of microphone we use.
Professor Hawk, where did you go to school?
Indiana Wesleyan?
So, no Moody. Are you at least a Presbyterian?
No Moody, and I'm a good Wesleyan.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Professor Hawk, but you would not be a good fit for this position.
I understand. Well, I tried my best, but I really don't understand how they know if I'll be a good fit if they only ask me 2 questions.
Did you mention anything about going to Moody or being a Presbyterian?
No, I didn't, because it doesn't apply to me.
So my freshman year, I had some scheduling conflicts, and I took Media and Society instead of Intro to Audio, as most freshmen take that course. But I'm now a senior in my last semester taking Intro to Audio, which is a freshman level course. And Dr. Perry, as promised, told me that he would not let me live that one down. So on the first day of class this semester, he hackled me. We go around, we say our not fun facts because he's very anti-fun fact on the first day of classes. We say our major, our name, where we're from. Then it gets to me, and and Kenzie, what year are you? And why are you in Intro to Audio?
They were gonna let me go, actually. Did I ever tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
You didn't.
let me tell you. They were about to fire me, but I walked up in there and I told them that you can't fire me. Wow. And they said, why not? And I said, you know what? You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of another story. Back in my time at WMBI.
We could sit here all day.
I've got nothing to hide.
Thank you for coming in, Dr. Allison.
Sure, glad to be here.
We just have a couple questions for you. Do you have any out-of-pocket catchphrases?
Not that I can think of. I think you'd have to ask my students about that.
That's unfortunate.
How long have you been teaching for?
Well, let me put it this way. When I started teaching, Professor Smelser was still a student.
Do you have an innate hatred for the Green Bay Packers?
Green Bay Packers. They're the curling team in Alabama, right?
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for your time. We'll let you know our decision in a couple of days.
Dr. Perry had been hyping up this Mr. or Mrs. Electron all semester long, and I love a good competition, so I was happy to compete with something. We were picking our positions to go through the signal flow, and Emily Bontrager raised her hand and said, I'll do whatever position it was. He said, no, you hold on. I have something better for you. He chose Emily to be Miss Electron. It's rigged. Don't you understand? It's rigged.
So, my name's Emily, aka Miss Electron.
It's rigged.
Yeah, Lucas Vargo and I are no longer on speaking terms. It's not my fault. It was completely random. It's not rigged.
Hi, my name is Mark Abdon.
Your name is Mark?
Well, yeah.
You like dressing professionally and wearing vests.
Well, it's part of the job.
Great. Those are some fantastic answers. We will certainly be in touch.
A big word of advice Mark Perry gave to me after I've always been struggling with video. He told me, you get what you put in. And since then, I thought that advice was bad at first, but over time I've started to learn that the more I put in, the more I learn. And I've been able to see that through my work study and even through my major, where I'm able to learn more as I go and then also seek advice from him throughout all of it. And I'm just really thankful that he taught me that early on rather than later.
And you must be Dr. Hawkins.
Yes, I am.
I am a Lions fan, but the Bears cap is a nice Dr. Perry touch.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
It says here you're a history professor, so you know a lot about church history.
Not as much as church historians, but yeah.
So this next question's gonna be tough.
Hit me.
Can you give me your best impression of a Bear-loving Chicagoan professor with an affinity for radio?
Did you even try?
Yeah, I'm not cut out for this.
All right, so how do you guys feel those auditions went?
Let's head back to the Amplify office and discuss.
This crap fixed. Oh, this is gonna be hella bay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. Look at the time. What was your question?
So it's actually.
Sorry, Lucas. Just email me. I'll get to you very quickly. I got another sermon I have to prep for.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
understand.
Yes. Have a good night.
Have a good day.
Okay. So we really only have two good options here.
What about Phoebig?
I think we should let Phoebig enjoy his retirement.
Yeah.
Hey, got your text. Dr. Perry just left to go cycling. Where's Reilly at?
She was in class this morning.
Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen her.
That's not good. Oh.
What on earth are you doing?
Nothing.
Sorry, guys. I caved and told her everything. She has an iron will. It's really scary.
True.
This is Bryce's idea, right? Probably? Yeah. Mad at you. Good job. You guys, listen. Half of you are graduating. You're abandoning me too, just like Dr. Perry. Got it? Why do you care though?
I mean, his replacement isn't going to be good enough.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Mom,
Why does it matter so much?
Mom, Dr. Perry has had such a really big impact on all of our lives, and we, as the student leaders, want to ensure that the students who come after us have a good time as well. And Dr. Perry, finding someone like him is important to us.
All right, whatever. I don't disagree. Still mad at you. You still don't have a voice in this, but whatever. Carry on, and
Guys, coach is right. This, guys. It's not right. We gotta stand together. Do it together, guys.
Let's go.
We gotta listen up.
Cool. All right, Dr. Perry. I don't remember when I first found this out about him. He tells a lot of stories a lot. So eventually at one point it came out that he plays the trumpet. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I play a brass instrument. Unfortunately, it's not the trumpet, it's the French horn, which, is only second best in the hierarchy of brass, according to Dr. Perry. I mean, I do also play the trumpet, but not as profusely. But anyway, that was something that we always kind of clicked over, and so every time I went to get a advising meeting, we would do advising for 5 minutes because we'd have it all figured out, and then just kind of sit there and chat about band-related things or trumpet-related things. And so now it's one of my favorite things to do is just go into his office and we just talk about all things not related to actual communications, or I'll go in there and ask a question and then we get just super off track.
But probably the thing that I will remember most about Dr. Perry, which is probably not what he wants me to remember, is the stupid tie that he had, and maybe still has and still wears. My friends called it the Children of the World tie. Here's a picture of him wearing that tie. This is us on, I don't know if it was my graduation day or kind of the days surrounding it. The tie is so silly. I hope that he gets a nice wardrobe refresh during his retirement if he hasn't already. But Dr. Perry, I wish you the very best retirement. I hope you do get some good rest and you enjoy this next phase of your life.
Just thought I would shoot this quick video. Congratulations on your retirement. That's such a big deal. As a student, one of the biggest things that you taught me was that grades don't matter. Of course, you want to work really hard, but your grades do not define you, and you stayed very consistent with that throughout all 4 years of my college experience. And I really appreciated how you gave me a different perspective and you challenged me to learn more and focus less on the outcome of my grade.
Dude, this is not gonna work.
Trust me, bro, it will.
It's not even a camera.
It looks practically the same. Perfect.
You know, man, I was talking about replacing cameras. That's really got me thinking about Dr. Perry leaving. You know, we can replace cameras, lenses, mic packs, but the one thing we can't replace is Dr. Perry.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dr. Perry, we better get out of here before he sees us with that.
You won't even notice.
What the crap? It's not even a camera!